You will hear a conversation between a customer and a travel agent at a travel agency. The customer is calling to book flight tickets for an upcoming trip. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Sky High Travels. How may I help you today?
Hi. I'd like to book a flight ticket for coming week, please.
Certainly. May I have your full name, please?
Yes, it's Peter Thompson, that's Thompson.
Got it. And, have you got any contact number?
It's 0798 4 562 398.
Thank you. We also need other contact information, so, could I have your email address as well?
Sure, it's peter.t92@gmail.com.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Now where will you be flying from?
From Manchester.
And your destination?
I'll be flying to Barcelona. I thought about going to Madrid, but Barcelona works better for my schedule.
Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10. The conversation continues as the customer asks about additional services related to the flight.
All right. And what date are you planning to depart?
I have planned initially for any date from 13th to 16th of this month, so I'm looking at June 14th.
Do you have a preferred departure time?
I'd prefer a flight in the morning if possible. That gives me time to settle in when I arrive.
Morning flight, okay. Do you have a seat preference? Window or aisle?
Window, please. I don't like to stretch my legs easily.
Noted. How many bags will you be checking in?
Just one. I'm traveling light this time.
Okay, one checked bag. Any special requests, like a meal or mobility assistance?
Could I request a vegetarian meal, please?
Of course. All done. You'll receive the confirmation shortly via email. Have a pleasant trip.
Thanks very much.
You have half a minute to check your answer.
You will hear the coordinator of a community center talking about new classes and events. First, look at questions 11 to 15.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Red Hook Community Center. My name is Sandra, and I'm the coordinator here. I'd like to take just a few minutes to give you an overview of the new classes and events starting this term so you can decide what to join. Let's begin with our art classes, which have proven to be very popular. This term, the beginner sessions will start this weekend on Saturday morning and continue every week for 8 weeks. For those interested in food and cooking, we're offering an introductory cooking course that covers a range of international recipes. The fee includes a printed recipe book for you to take home, but you'll need to bring your own ingredients and apron each week. If you're looking for something more active, we've got a new yoga class starting next Wednesday. Because the room size is limited, we can only accommodate 20 participants, so make sure to sign up early. We were also planning to run a weekend photography workshop, but unfortunately, we had to postpone it due to low registration numbers. We'll try again next term if there's more interest. Now, here are some additional activities happening this month. Our children's drama class has moved to Friday afternoons and is completely free of charge. It's a great way for kids to build confidence and have fun. The evening book club continues to meet once a month, and new members are always welcome. You don't need to sign up in advance, just drop by. The gardening workshop is being held in our community garden, so weather permitting, most of it will take place outdoors. Participants will learn basic planting and composting techniques. We're also running a community movie night every Friday, with family-friendly films and free popcorn. No need to register, just bring a blanket or cushion and enjoy. Lastly, we're introducing a new public speaking course that includes weekly guest speakers from different industries to help you develop confidence and presentation skills. You can find full schedules, costs, and contact information on our website or speak to our staff at reception. We hope to see many of you at the center soon. You have half a minute to check your answer.
You will hear 3 students talk about different marketing strategies as part of a class project. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26.
So we've got our group presentation on marketing strategies coming up. I was thinking we could start by choosing a company to base our project on.
Good idea. I was reading about Green Brew, that eco-friendly coffee brand. They've really nailed digital marketing.
True, but they're already a case study in the course book. How about Solar Byte Technologies? They've recently rebranded and their market reach has doubled.
I thought Lushmart could be interesting. They've launched an influencer campaign that's gone viral.
That's tempting, but I think Solar Byte gives us more to analyze. Their use of customer segmentation is pretty unique.
Agreed.
Now, about dividing the sections. How do we want to split the content?
I could do the part on the company's background and target audience.
Sure, and I can look at the pricing strategy and how it aligns with their brand image.
Perfect. I'll cover promotional techniques, especially their recent online ad campaigns.
Oh wait, wasn't Emma going to handle pricing last time?
That was for the previous project. This time I want to dig into the promotional aspect.
Works for me. Also, let's keep the presentation around 12 minutes, not more than 15.
Our tutor said that anything over 15 minutes gets penalized.
Exactly. 10 minutes then, so that we can have time for questions.
When should we rehearse?
How about between Thursday afternoon or Friday? We're all free then. Let's finalize later.
Let's meet in the library meeting room, not the cafe like last time. It was too noisy.
All right.
Listen carefully and answer the remaining questions.
So, to keep track of everything, let's quickly outline our plan.
Good idea. In context of digital marketing, Green Brew has very good concept.
Yes, it could help the study on our targeted company. Now, we split the sections. James will handle the company overview and audience, I'll take pricing, and Emma will do promotion.
After that, we will use PowerPoint for the presentation. It's safer.
We're keeping it to less than 11 minutes so we don't go over the limit.
Finally, rehearsal is on Thursday afternoon in the library.
Yes, we all agree to that.
You have half a minute to check your answer.
You will hear a university lecturer giving a talk on artificial intelligence, its development, applications, and potential impact on society. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today's lecture will explore the impact of artificial intelligence on modern society, covering its evolution, applications, benefits, and potential drawbacks. Let's begin with a brief history. Although many people assume AI is a recent development, the term was actually coined back in 1956 at a conference at Dartmouth College. Since then, AI has gone through several waves of progress, with significant breakthroughs occurring in the 2010s, largely due to advances in computational power and the availability of big data. Interestingly, although some believed AI would remain theoretical, it has proven its practicality across numerous domains. Now, turning to practical applications, AI has found a prominent place in healthcare. For example, AI-powered diagnostic tools can now detect diseases such as cancer and diabetes at early stages, often more accurately than human doctors. However, while the use of robots in surgery has drawn media attention, they still require human control and are not fully autonomous yet. So, it's important to differentiate between genuine AI usage and automated systems with limited intelligence. Another major area of influence is transportation. AI underpins many self-driving technologies. Companies like Tesla and Waymo have introduced autonomous vehicles that are currently undergoing real-world trials. But despite the hype, fully driverless cars are not yet legal for general use in most countries due to safety and ethical concerns. In the financial sector, AI is extensively used for fraud detection and algorithmic trading. While it has significantly reduced human error, it can also amplify risks, due to its reliance on vast amounts of data that, if flawed, could lead to inaccurate predictions. Some critics argue that traditional banking systems are more secure, but that's increasingly becoming an outdated notion. Let's not forget education. Adaptive learning platforms use AI to personalize content based on students' needs. These systems can monitor progress and suggest resources accordingly. That said, AI cannot yet replace the social and emotional role of a teacher, which remains a vital component of learning. The advantages of AI are evident. Increased efficiency, accuracy, and the ability to perform repetitive tasks without fatigue are just a few examples. For instance, in manufacturing, AI has optimized production lines, leading to reduced operational costs. However, these benefits come with a price. Job displacement is a real concern, especially for those in administrative and manual roles. A report by the World Economic Forum suggested that over 85 million jobs may be displaced by 2025, although it's worth noting that an estimated 97 million new roles could emerge due to automation. On the ethical side, AI presents multiple challenges. Bias in algorithms is a major issue. These systems can inherit discriminatory patterns present in their training data. There have been instances where FAC. You have half a minute to check your answer.